Hey everybody, what's going on? KSA Kris here, the Real Estate Blitz, and today I want to talk about storytelling a little bit in social media. Um, you know, we've all seen it. We're all real estate agents. We watch other real estate agents, or if you're a broker watching this, you watch other real estate agents, and you see people that are doing social media right. You see some people that are doing social media wrong, based off of what we think we know. So this is kind of what my take is on social media, and specifically, I'm going to talk to Facebook and Instagram. Facebook and Instagram, two different things. I think where agents are going wrong is everybody's copying each other and everybody's using the same type of stuff. So there's nothing unique or organic about what's being created. So it's the same stuff. Everybody's seeing the same thing, and I think people start to get pissed off after a while because they're only seeing, just listed, just sold, and you're just beat them. I sell real estate. Now here's the thing. You've heard me saying other things. Look, attention is king. And it's important that if people don't know what you do, then you're probably not going to get more business. So it's absolutely important that you let people know what you do. But you can let people know what you do without browbeating them, right? And actually creating some type of a story. So this is kind of my take and my view on how social media should be used. I'll talk about what I've read and what I've been told. I'll talk about what we've tried, and I'll tell you what I think has been successful for us. So what I've read, and I've read a whole bunch of stuff on this, especially like with Facebook. When we first started getting into Facebook, it's like, well, you only post twice a week, or you post once a day, and this many percentage is supposed to be personal, and this much percentage is supposed to be business, and all that other jazz. And I don't know. I mean, that didn't work for us. I think it's goofy because I always have to go back to attention is king. You have to be in front of people. You have to be putting out consumable content, and you have to be putting out regularly. Whether it's once, twice, 3 times, 5 times a day, it doesn't matter as long as you're still out there and that they're seeing you. Okay? And so we'll talk about Facebook specifically. When it comes to Facebook, in my opinion, and just to give you some background, a lot of the deals that we get, or even myself personally, comes from social media and online. That's where we get a lot of our deals. So, I think we've done a lot of experimenting, and I don't want to talk about, I'm talking about organic created stuff, not paid advertising. I love paid advertising, don't get me wrong. But I'm talking about true organic stuff, you personally, your sphere of influence, whether it's people sending you referrals, which we get, whether it's people that are in your sphere that you know, or people that just like following and looking at you, that will call you up and say, I'm looking to buy or sell a home. So, being told the percentages and exactly what you should, this, that, and the other, at the end of the day, attention is king. You have to be putting out content, and just putting out something, once a week or, all that math, I think that's garbage. I think what it is, you have to play with it and how often you should be putting out stuff and how people engage and react with it. Now, personal stuff about you. And this is where the storytelling part comes into play. Being able to tell your story, what is it about you that makes you unique? For me, when you look at a lot of stuff, and whether it's my personal websites or, the social media, all the different spaces where I'm at, I'm a former Marine. I'm a family man. I'm big into my family and my kids. I like going out in my car. I really engage with the community. And these are all things that I put out there, and I take people on a journey with me to experience that. And I do build in our brand. So it's almost like a big business. If you look at some of the Pepsi commercials and this and the other, they aren't sitting there, drink Pepsi, drink, hey, drink Pepsi. I mean, they are, because they're always in front of you, but it's just in a very different way. They're trying to tell you something, and they're trying to find a way to connect. So a lot of the stuff that I'm putting out there, I'm looking for engagement. How many likes do I get? How many people are actually liking, sharing, or commenting? How many people engage with my content and look forward to seeing more stuff from me on social media? So whenever I pop up, they're always jumping on there. Whenever I do a live video, they're jumping on there. If nobody's engaging with any of this stuff, and let me tell you, this is the biggest harp I have for personal business pages. So if you create a business page, I just stood up a new one that I'm doing just for me personally, but I have a whole bunch of other business pages because each business page has its own purpose and different types of people it's going to connect with. But when you create your business page, if nobody's liking your content or engaging with your content, then you're probably doing it wrong. You're probably doing it wrong. People should look forward to actually looking and seeing what you've posted. People should look forward to, oh crap, oh, I want to go check that out. There should be something of value that's coming from that, even if it means that you're sort of selling yourself and you're showing who you are. People like seeing family photos. People like it when people are vulnerable. People like seeing the other side of the curtain, that you're not just some scumbag agent. Because that's what most people think of us. They think we're scumbags that just want to charge a bunch of money and smile a lot. And here's the thing. We do want to smile a lot and we do want to make a lot of money, but we're still human beings. And not enough agents are willing to show the human side of who they are in order to generate more business. They want to show a fake falsehood. And I think, to me, that's what's important. A, create content and realize attention is king, so you need to be putting it out there. B, make sure it's genuine. Make sure it's genuinely you. C, as you're putting this stuff out there, take people through a journey, and if you put in, look what I just listed, don't make that the core of who you are and what you do. Make the core of who you are and what you do, who you are and what you do. And real estate just happens to be part of that as well, so you're dropping real estate stuff out there. I get a ton of business off of people off of Facebook and Instagram for that very reason. They see it and they realize, not only, man, I really like this guy. They don't even know me, but they end up liking me. And then they also know that I sell real estate and they happen to be looking to buy or sell a home. So they're like, I'm going to give this guy a call. I'm going to reach out to him. I'm going to send him a PM, whatever it might be. And that's usually how I get a lot of my business on social media, to include YouTube. People watch a lot of stuff and they qualify me. And there you are. So that's my recommendation. I'm going to go more in depth because I've been wanting to get a couple friends of mine on to that all they do full time is social media. And I want to get them on here soon. I'm going to do it so we can actually interview them. And hopefully they can go deeper into what I'm saying. I'm only telling you what I know based off of what I've done and what works for me. But I want to go deep into paid advertising. I want to go deeper into perceptions and views and where we should be on platforms as real estate agents to generate more business. So that's all I got today. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. KSA Kris here as usual. I'm doing this thing just about every day. I know I missed this morning, and that was because I've been pretty sick. I've been sick the last few days. I'm surprised I look as good as I do right now because I've been pretty, everybody got the flu out here. But, keep engaging, keep watching. Please do me a favor, like, share, comment. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Facebook. Podcast is coming here pretty soon. It is January, so it's launching later this month. And there's some other stuff that I was going to tell you all about. The KSA website, or the Real Estate Blitz website will be up. And the KSA Kris specific website where I'm going to be putting out a lot of the ebooks and stuff like that. You can go and grab that stuff on there too. So I'll make sure I pass that in coming videos. All right, that's all I got. Talk to y'all later.